Closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.
Hello, good afternoon. Thank you for accepting my invitation regarding of this virtual interview. Um, in this interview, we're going to tackle about the combating harassment and embracing diversity in the workplace.
Yes, thank you for having me.
So before we proceed to our interview, can you please introduce yourself to the viewers?
My name is Harriet Noraga. I work as a sales supervisor in a company called Bookworm Bookshop here in Dubai, owned by a British national. We have 2 branches here in Dubai. We also have an online store. We supply books in public and private libraries here in Dubai and in Asia and also in Middle East.
So can you share with us a brief description of your first week of work with your co-employee?
It was quite a smooth transition for me because I was hired in the Philippines. So the company flew me from Philippines to Dubai, and it's my first time meeting the staff in my first week. So it's very challenging, but luckily they're very welcoming and very supportive, and also they show me how the system works. But luckily for me, it's very familiar because I've worked in a bookshop before. So it's easy transition for me. I rather say it's an easy transition.
Have you ever experienced or witnessed harassment in your workplace?
Fortunately, I not at all. It's because we are all professionals, so it was very everybody's well treated with respect, and I know it occurs in some workplace, in some company, but if ever it happens, I would probably stand up for myself if it happens to me, or even if it happened to someone else that I have known of. I think it's very important to address this kind of issue, especially in a very small organization or a big organization, because the last thing you want to happen is you don't want it to continue, you know. So you have to stand up for yourselves. You have to gather some evidence for you to make a complaint to your superior or to anyone that is, higher ups that will take an action with regards to this kind of matter.
How do your company embrace diversity in the workplace?
Oh, actually, our company is very diverse because we do have an employee from different nationality, like from India, from UK, from Thailand, but majority of us is from the Philippines. So it improves the company's reputation if it is well diverse workforce in terms of communication towards our customer. Each and every one of us have a different strength and communication abilities, so it gives our company an opportunity to expand our market.
So before we're going to close this virtual interview, do you have some inspirational message about combating harassment and embracing diversity in the workplace?
Combating harassment, I would like to speak in behalf of the employee rather than the company. We all know some people experience this kind of harassment in the workplace. It is important that you have to deal with it, or you have to stand for yourself, because nobody will do that on your behalf. Because the last thing you need is for this harassment to continue, and maybe some other people experience the same as you are. So you have to work together to achieve, or you have to work together so that you can defend yourself, or you can raise a complaint to your superior, but you have to deal with it in a calm and professional way, maybe by gathering evidence first, or some witnesses that can prove your allegation towards someone who's doing harassment to you, so that it will be taken care of. And also in terms of diversity in a workplace, it is important for every company to have a diverse workforce, because it will improve company's reputation, and also it will expand their market. It will attract more customer, and it is important that employee with diverse abilities or strength or communication skill, they can actually help the company in achieving their goal. And I think that's all. Thank you for allowing me to share my opinion.